Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer Lee, and today I will be showing you step by step how to bleach the knots on a lace front wig. The wig I will be using in the video, I am currently wearing. So I'm going to give a close-up so you should see kind of what it looks like. All right, so this is after, obviously, I've bleached the knots. It should look pretty natural, like it's growing out of your head. You shouldn't see any of the knots, which are like the dark dots that are pronounced. To me, it looks pretty good. The wig that I'm wearing, I previously reviewed. This is the HD Undetectable Invisible Lace by Love Me. I'm happy with it. It bleached well, washed well, styled well. I think it's great. All right, so now I'm gonna show you a few of the things that you're gonna need in the video to bleach your knots at home. All right, first thing is got-to-be glue. Next is going to be a mixing bowl and mixing brush. All right, you're also gonna want some bleach. I like to use Quick Blue by L'Oreal. I like the packet as well because you can just use the packet and then just mix in some developer. Okay, the developer that I use in the video is Age Beautiful 30. You can use whatever type of developer you have at home. I just like to use 30%. I also like to use a protein color filler. This one's platinum. This will help to take away any of the brassiness or orange, if any, that you have at the end of bleaching your knots. You'll also want to have a comb, an elastic to tie back the hair, and of course, a towel to dry. All right, so that's about it. Let's get started. All right, guys, so our focus is to bleach the knots, towards the hairline, also bleaching it on the part. So what I like to do is start off with kind of trying to keep everything neat. So I am going to put the hair back and just kind of brush back any of the hair so that way they do not bleach. All right, then I am going to take the got-to-be and I'm gonna actually spray this on the hair, on the part line and on the hairline. And this is just gonna help to kind of protect it so that way the bleach does not run. I'll just kind of brush that in and just kind of define the part a little bit. And it just kind of helps to keep it neater too. Then I'm gonna take the pack of Quick Blue and pour that and mix it with 2 ounces of 30 developer. Just kind of mix it in there. It shouldn't be runny, it should almost kind of be somewhat thick. I'm also gonna add the protein filler, which is the purple hue, and this is gonna help to tone down, if any, some of the brassiness or orange tones that sometimes the bleach can leave. All right, so now I'll take the hair off. I actually like to do this on the table. All right, so now we can begin. I am actually gonna do this using a spoon just so you have more control. Just wipe this off. All right, and then I will begin adding it to basically the part line and the hairline first. And you can actually do the whole entire wig. I like to take my time, so I'll start off on those areas so that way it gives them, a longer chance to kind of develop. Also, when doing this, you do want to constantly kind of check just to make sure you're not pushing too much through to the other side of the lace. That will cause the hair to bleach as well. You want it through just enough to kind of cover the dark knot. So I'll just kind of continue to add, check. I definitely don't rush during this process because I try to save myself some time in doing more work afterwards and having to bleach or dye the hair. So the neater you are and the slower you work, the better it comes out. Add it and check it again. Push it through just slightly. All right, I'm just gonna kind of continue to do this. So All right, so you're gonna, check just to make sure everything looks all right. What you should see is just enough of the bleach kind of through so that, like I said, it covers the knots. All right, I'm just gonna kind of take a look at any spots that I may have missed. All right, so after you have it all completed, you're gonna let the dye, or the bleach, I'm sorry, sit there for 20 minutes. All right, so after the bleach is sat there for 20 minutes, you're gonna take it over to the sink. And you're gonna begin to rinse the bleach out. All right, I don't use hot water. I'll use usually like a cool, lukewarm, and just kind of rinse it until you have all of the bleach removed. Next, I'm going to take some conditioner. A little bit of shampoo, and I also add that purple filler again. This will help to tone. Usually your lace will kind of almost be sometimes like an orange kind of color. I'm just going to kind of gently rub this onto the lace. Just kind of let it penetrate. I'll add a little bit more. All right, so after you have that all worked into the lace and hair, what I'll usually do is let it sit there for about 5 minutes. After you've let it sit there for 5 minutes, it should be toned up. I am going to begin to remove the elastic and wash the hair. All right, so your knot should definitely look bleached. I like to use Oplex hair mask in my wig unit. Sometimes I also use a Pro Pack protein treatment, and I will actually work that through the hair. I like to treat my wig, I guess, just like I would my own hair. So I'll work that through. After it's all worked through, I'm actually gonna place it in a bag, and I'm gonna actually let it sit there for about 10 minutes. All right, so after 10 minutes, you can take it out and just thoroughly rinse it. Like I said, lukewarm to cool water. All right, so after you are done, you can take a look at your knots. You shouldn't see those dark black dots. It should be nice and defined. All right, so now I'm going to put the wig back on my mannequin and just kind of brush it through. Kind of looking through to see if there are any pronounced knots that are still there. Sometimes they don't all bleach. Also, I just need to brush out the hair. All right, looks pretty good. However, if you do notice some of those stubborn knots that did not bleach, what you can do is go back with your tweezers and actually pluck them out. All right, guys, so that's it. If you like what you saw, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'm also going to link the items down below that I use, so you can check those out as well.